So I was having this thought, right? An epiphany of sorts. And it was just that we are always facing the consequences of our actions that we have done. You know, it's in a way just a cause and effect. Every single thing we do, it has a result, it has a outcome. And I was just sitting there, right? Just doing my work. Just got off of work, so you know how it is. Mind you, this was happening as I was working, and I was just cleaning or whatever, because that's what I work in. I was cleaning, okay? And I don't know what brought this about, but it was just there. It hit me in an instant. It was like, you are always living the consequences of your actions. So every single thing you do, it will have a result, whether you like it or not. And that's that's an amazing realization, because with that, it's like, it's all in the past. It's all happened. Whatever happens because of that happens. Oh wow, oh wow. But with that sort of awareness, or that sort of realization, it's like, now we can just move forward, be more intentional about what we want and what is the result we want. And it's the overarching picture of what is it that we want. And being honest, a lot of us may not know. You may not know what it is you want. You may not know who it is you want to become. What is it that you enjoy? It's literally just seeing where your mind takes you and being open enough to do it, And more often than not, it's like, a lot of the things you do in life, you'll figure out what you like and don't like, especially in just things you don't like. It's like, sometimes you don't even gotta try to know you don't like it, but so it's like, don't head in that direction. But if it's something you're curious about, something you've been interested about, go for it. And it's that repetition in which we just constantly keep doing, that we can see progress, or we can just see the results of whatever is happening. So if we take it in terms of, let's say you want to go to the gym 3-4 days a week, and you stay consistent, you stay true to your word, you go 4 times a week, just focusing on whatever it is you need to focus on that day. It could be legs, it could be back, it could be arms, triceps, whatever it may be. You'll see the results of that over time. Over time, you'll see your physique just getting better and better and better. And in that sort of awareness, or that sort of, it's like having an expectation, having a vision, because I don't know, in a way, you just kind of want to have high expectations for yourself, and it's for you. I can't tell you what it is. It's all on you. And in that sort of way of having yourself to a high standard, it's like, how's that saying go? If you shoot for the stars, you'll at least hit the moon. It could be the other way around, but even so, it's like, you still set a high, you set a high standard for yourself, but on the other side of the coin is you're remaining the same, or it's either you're just becoming worse. What is worse? Worse to you in whatever way it may be, especially if you just want better for yourself. You just want more, and nothing is wrong with that. It's okay to be a little selfish. It's okay. We all want things. We all have desires, dreams, aspirations. And it really gets me thinking, and back when I don't want to say I was depressed, but that's literally what it felt like. It felt like a hole I just could not get out of. It felt like a place I just couldn't seem to get out of, a mind state, and just nothing seemed to be right. Nothing seemed to be fun. Nothing seemed to be exciting. Nothing made me happy. And a part of that was due to the fact I wasn't doing anything new. I wasn't open enough and vulnerable enough to do new things and see the experiences that come with that and see the joys of life that comes with it. Because it's like, you gotta be open and vulnerable. You have to be okay with failure, stress, all that. Because in that, it's like you're growing. You're gonna outgrow your problems if you're just doing what you need to do. You're gonna outgrow your problems as you become more of what you are. You are always creating yourself. You are becoming more you every single day. I figure out more about myself every single day. So that question is like, who are you? I'm still figuring out. I'm still creating that picture. Now you can take that. You can take the paintbrush in your own hand and just start creating. Start creating. Now, how does this lead to, just where I originally started? It's like, in a way, it's like seeing how my life just changed in a way where it's like, I could have still been doing the same things, and who knows where that could have got me. I could have still just been procrastinating, still been in that sort of energy, if you want to say it. I was still in that mind state where I wouldn't see more for myself, because there's something out here for all of us, for every single one. We all have something out here, and it takes time to find what it is. Who knows how long? And you won't necessarily see the fruits of your labor instantaneously. You won't see it just, the seed you planted just sprout the next day. Like, for the most part, that won't happen, and you have to be okay with that. It's over time. Like, if you take a look at like an oak tree, it takes a long time for it, but when it's finished growing, it is massive. It is huge. It is just, you wouldn't believe it came out of a little seed. And that's the way I see it. Just, you keep going, just remain focused, diligent, just realizing what it is you want and just doing what is for it, and create the sort of life you want for yourself. Because the future, how would I word this? The present is going to be the past, and you'll see the results from the past into the future. Now, that is rough. That was rough, but in a sense, it's like your present will be your past, and the future will be the present. And it's like, how do you envision your life to be? What is it? And it may be hard. You may not be able to see more for yourself. You may not know, for several reasons. It could be any reason, whether it's just the mindset you have for yourself, the attitude on life you have, being narrow-minded, not seeing life for just being huge, and being, what's that word, abundant. Just being, there's something here for all of us. It could be just because you do what people tell you to do. It could be any reason, but it's like, that just seems so unfulfilling. Living your life based on what other people tell you to do, who they want you to be, instead of placing yourself as the highest priority. You live how you want to, you speak how you want to, and you become who you want to. As a sort of way to take life into your own hands. And that can be in two ways. It can be scary, the fact that every single mistake you did, it's on you. But then at the same time, it's like, you look at it and it's like, my life is in my hands. I can take it any way I want, any direction. Okay, let me make some moves. Let me do what I want, and constantly grow, and reap the benefits of putting myself out there. And You see, it's all just learning, taking new experiences, and trying new things out, just to find the best way to do it. And there's nothing wrong with getting advice, especially if it's in an area in which someone is already successful in. So it's like, in a sense, it's like, there was this term I heard, it was called hyper independence. And it's just, you never want to take advice from no one, just never. And there's a separation between that and knowing that you can do it by yourself, in a way where it's like, you have confidence in yourself, but it's like you can realize when it's like, it's not wrong to take help. It's not wrong by any means, because we are all helping each other in some sort of way. It is what it is. It is what it is. So it's not wrong to take advice from people, especially if they know what they're talking about. As even if they don't know what they're talking about, whether it's a fear, a worry about what you're doing, about how it won't work out, you can create a solution from that. You know, they say, let's take, YouTube channel. Easy example, YouTube channel. You tell someone, they're like, what if it isn't sustainable? Boom, you create a solution for that. You can create, you can think of a solution. Okay, how would I keep that where I am consistently growing and able to not even just stay the same, but multiply everything, everything on a bigger scale. And it's all just constant growth and just doing all that, as I'm still experiencing it. I'm still learning. I'm still human. I'm still learning. I'm still becoming. And honestly, this is just me speaking my thoughts as it always is, but it's like, this was more just a random idea popped in my head, and obviously I had to execute on it. So here we are now. And I do plan on just trying new things. And of course, I'd want recommendations, suggestions, whether on video topics or how the video should be formatted in a way just to make the experience better for you. Make it be for you. That's the whole idea. Like, one idea, instead of just sitting in a car just talking, I will just go to a park and just record, just talk, just in nature. But I realize it's like, I gotta buy a mic for that. Because, look, there's gonna be wind, there might be cars, there's just gonna be a lot of noise. So it's like, I'd have to create solutions for the problems I have thought about. And if I see another problem that appears while I'm making it, it's like just learning and growing and just reaping the rewards of all that. So there was another way I wanted to word it. You are always living the consequences from your actions. You are always creating your life. You are always living a life of how we respond to the world, in a way. Like, we make the world, like, we perceive the world how we perceive it. Like, we'll live life through that perception. What do I mean by that? We have our own ideas, beliefs, thoughts, and attitudes about life, which will in turn, show how we think about the world. Whether it's like we think all people are bad, so we'll just like see the bad in people, expect bad things from people, or anything around whatever topic it may be. You can see the best in people. And of course, it's obvious to not be like naive and only just say, oh, no one can ever do this. There's an obvious, like, not everyone is the best or who they are or who they say they are. It's like, but it's just a level of optimism, in a way, just looking life through a bright lens, just looking at life with a positive attitude, which I believe mindset and just the way you see life and just are able to adapt even so is a huge part of what can make life great, on top of just having a reason for why we do what we do. But other than that, I just want to leave it off there. You know, I honestly genuinely want thoughts and feedback on this, or just even just the channel in general, as here we are, you, me, what, just sitting here in the moment. And obviously I want to make the experience better, obviously. But that's all I got for now, honestly. You know, dreamers turning dreams into reality. Love you.